Cup of Cold Water Ministries believes it's important to both proclaim and demonstrate the gospel. For over 10 years I've had the privilege of hosting short-term missions in Bolivia. Most of them have been medical missions, but we've also had evangelism type missions. The appreciation that the people really show to the team members that come down from the States. They really value that people would have dedicated time, resources, giving of their talents to serve them. Bolivia is a land of great contrasts, and geographically there is a lot of diversity. We have the Andes Mountains to the west, and we have the Amazon Basin to the east, and then the beautiful valleys in between, the mountain ranges and the lowlands. We've had missions teams going down to the lowlands following what has been called the world's most dangerous road, sometimes referred to as Death Road, which takes you from the city of La Paz down to the smaller city of Caranavi, and it's well known for its narrow roads, steep and with sharp curves and high drop-offs. To the west we have the high plains, high Andean plains, and with the Andes Mountains. And my favorite spot in Bolivia to visit anyway is the Uyuni Salt Flat. It's the largest salt flat in the world. It's the largest and flattest spot on the face of planet Earth also. It's wonderful to see the great attitudes that the volunteers have. They've come to sacrificially serve, so they're not expecting anything comfortable. But not all is work, because to get from place to place in these remote rural areas, just the travel can be true adventure. Narrow, steep, rocky roads, rivers, ruts and mud holes, and then also as you travel on the rivers themselves, that can be very exciting. Many times volunteers will come back to the country, and not only for a second or third visit, but fourth, fifth, sixth visit. That is, I believe, because they have seen what a difference one person can make. On our medical missions, we don't only tend to the physical need that is there present at the moment, but we also do education. It's the education that will remain with the people. And we have talks for children, we have talks for moms, and then also we have more advanced seminar material for first responders. The good thing about short-term missions trips is that there can be long-term effect. One wants to go according to the will of God. And so if one is in the will of the Lord, then His anointing will also be on you as a team member. And the word of the Lord does not return void. So if you share the gospel, that will have a long-term effect. I think that many times it's the short-term missions that will actually contribute more to winning the hearts and minds of the people, winning them to Christ, winning hearts and minds over to good Christian principles. So that is the best way to express the gospel, the good news of the love of God. The best way is both proclaiming it and demonstrating it. We need to be soul winners, disciple makers, and burden bearers, and short-term missions is a good way to put that into practice.